I love LA, and I'm loving this Angeles National Forest Bigfoot.
You know, it's amazing that there's so many species of animals there that resemble other animals. I would say Bigfoot resembles human in a lot of ways, except for the fur. And there was
really a cross.
A crossbreed.
Animal, human, animal, human. You look in the face, you see human. You look at the body, you see almost gorilla.
There's an animal called the quagga. Now, I've
never heard of quagga.
Yeah, I know, and I've paid attention to cryptozoology stuff through the years. I've never heard of this reported on any cryptozoology site. It was an animal that kind of looks like a mule or something in its back end, and then in the front end it resembles a zebra. It actually has stripes around the face, looks like a zebra, but it's not actually a zebra. It went extinct in 1883.
It looks like it wants to be a zebra. It wants to be a mule. It doesn't know what it wants to do.
But isn't that weird? I mean, that's on the list of animals they're going to try to bring back. It went extinct just in 1883. I think there's only one photograph of it to exist.
Well, this just brings the point. How many other animals have gone extinct? What are the other animals we don't even know about? And how is that affecting how the whole world operates?
In what way? What do you mean?
I mean, just the natural balance of animals and plants and how they all they're interconnected.
Well, I think one of the weirdest things, a creature to actually have lived so close to now, other than the saber-toothed tiger, which is just a crazy animal, was with a long walrus-like fang sticking out of its mouth, is the giant sloth. That's always baffled me, the Bigfoot giant sloth connection. It's possible that giant sloth might have survived the Ice Age, and just be in some areas of northern Canada.
But you're not saying that Bigfoot and the sloth are somehow related.
No, I'm not saying that at all, but maybe I was thinking that some sightings of Bigfoot in the Pacific Northwest could have possibly been mistaken for giant sloth. I just can't imagine that out of all the animals that were killed during the 10,000 years ago, like that went extinct, like the saber tooth, like the giant sloth, and like giant elk, and just stuff like that. Now, one of them could possibly be somewhere hidden.
Well, we don't know that. We don't. I mean, those are unanswered questions.
And
if somebody out there wants to chime in, does somebody know more about this?
And you don't hear about giant sloth sightings. I just wonder if there's some Bigfoot sightings actually turn out to be giant sloth sightings where people say they're brown or something like that. They've seen a brown Bigfoot. Because Bigfoot, we've only seen black ones. And anybody that's an expert on Bigfoot will say that there's only black Bigfoot.
I'm wondering what that massive mudslide in Washington State might have turned up.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now, the thing is, with the Mount St. Helens incident in Washington...
That's another one.
That would have just totally decimated any Bigfoot, but the mudslide might have preserved some Bigfoot.
And or turned something up that, under the ground that we've never seen before.
Now, if there was some live satellite, I can almost envision this type of thing. Just like with Google Earth, you can see things that were taken by satellite, but it's not live. But
well, satellites, weren't there a number of countries involved trying to track down that plane that recently was lost with satellites?
And it was no success.
Satellite imagery?
Any success on that?
Well, they've had some minor success. They've found some wreckage, but they're not sure exactly what it is. They think they found the plane.
Yeah, it's nothing to go on.
It's not definitive.
Right. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that would be aided by real time.
Well, it's funny you bring that up. I mean, people are really debating this a lot. In this modern day society, we can't track planes real time. We don't know what's going on real time. We can't track them, pinpoint them exactly where they are. Yet you can walk around with your smartphone and they can pinpoint you and pick up all of your conversations.
Yeah, I think that's going to come to a point where they can have real time. So in other words, you can go on your computer
and see the plane. And know exactly where it is.
In real time, because anytime you see something on Google Earth, you're looking at satellite imagery that is years old.
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to pinpoint something right on the Earth at any moment.
Right, and I mean, ideally, and I don't know how long that's going to take, how much computer space that's going to take, but everything's technology.
Well, I mean, things are going to really change now with the airline industry with this plane disappearing.
Next episode.